everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back.
First Wednesday in August.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's just so weird.
I still haven't wrapped my head around that it's August.
No.
I'm still kind of in the July mode, but
I'm still in the February mode. I just cannot believe how fast this year's going.
yes, very much so.
Wow. Lots of stuff.
So as you guys can see, Gabby is dressed up as a referee. 1 o'clock today.
The tiebreaker. So you guys beat us. What is today? Oh, it's Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys beat us Monday. Yesterday.
6-4.
We beat you.
It was close though. I do have to say, like, it was kind of like, oh, they're going to catch back up. And then.
No, they didn't.
So
that's all that mattered. We were at the American Legion because it was Taco Tuesday night. And of course I was so happy because they had it on the screens, but where we were sitting, I couldn't really see the screens. And I was kind of being rude because I'm like watching this. And then I realized that apparently yesterday's game they had on first. I don't know how that worked, but the score was yesterday. I'm not yesterday, but the day before's score. And I'm thinking, oh man, I'm losing. And then all of a sudden the real game started. And I was like, oh yeah, we've got a good chance. So anyway, I was happy. We'll see how today is.
Yeah.
And I have no idea about either side. So I'm roughing in the middle. Neutral.
We were laughing because we were talking about wearing our jerseys. Yesterday we were like, okay, I'm going to wear my Red Sox jersey. And she's wearing her Mariners jersey. And Gabby goes, I don't have a jersey because she is the non-sports girl of the three of us. And then she goes, the only jersey I have is a cow. And we laughed. It was so funny. But she didn't have a cow shirt.
No.
So Al came up with the referee.
Yeah,
it was
great
like, oh, that's perfect. Because aren't our Jersey cows brown and white or black and white?
Brown.
Oh, brown and white.
Brown. There's no white in there.
Okay, so you're just a zebra.
Best buttermilk you can get is out of a Jersey cow.
You would know that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had my lips taste buttermilk. The combination of butter and milk just doesn't float my boat.
Well, have you cooked with it though?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that
I've never had a thing of buttermilk in my house.
Oh, I used it quite often.
Yeah.
Really? So what does it taste like?
Buttermilk.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't honestly. I don't
So
know.
if I guzzle some milk and a chunk of butter, I can swish it around.
I don't know that I've ever tasted it raw, but I've baked and cooked.
So what do you cook with it?
Oh gosh, you could do
biscuits.
I mean, what is the advantage?
Baking.
Ranch dressings. The real good ranch dressing is buttermilk. Has buttermilk in it.
Okay, I have had that and I do like that. Okay. So it kind of thickens up your food.
Yes.
Yeah. And then if you're dairy free, you use the alternative milk and put lemon juice in it, and it will make a curdled buttermilk substitute.
Really? So I could use almond milk because that's all I use.
And then
put a little
lemon. Yep,
juice?
a tablespoon of lemon juice in
it up.
Yep.
Well, I'll be doggone. See, you learn new things on our show.
Well, I heard that too. Is like when you're in a pinch and you don't have buttermilk, that's the other option too.
Yep, and you could do it with regular milk.
Regular milk. I'll be doggone.
Yep.
So is buttermilk basically curdled milk?
I wouldn't say curdled.
Okay.
It's just like I would say kind of like like a frosty smoothie kind of thickness.
Oh,
or
okay.
It's just.
I'll have to try it. Maybe with a pancake.
A slushy milk.
A slushy milk.
Yeah, you'd have to doctor it up with some.
See, it's getting farther and farther away from me trying it. You had me at the cooking part.
Stick with using it in baking and cooking.
Okay. I'm drinking a chai smoothie.
Yeah, Merle got us some today. Thank you very much. That was so sweet. You had the chai.
It is very sweet.
I have the hot chocolate.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Is it a smoothie? But it's not just hot chocolate?
No, it's a smoothie, just like yours, but in cold, but it's hot chocolate.
All right. Yeah, this is a chai with cinnamon because I thought that would be very good. Well, what I didn't realize is chai is very cinnamony anyway. So I may have OD'd on the cinnamon, but it's supposed to be good for you.
Yes,
So.
cinnamon is good for you.
Yeah, you know, we put it in our coffee when I do my, in the coffee pot,
Mhm.
I sprinkle it over the grounds.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
I do that in the wintertime.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
some reason,
So
it's
we
just
do
very
that all the time.
holiday.
Mhm.
Which is gonna be here before we know it.
I know it.
I don't understand though why the days are dragging so slow.
But the months are flying.
But the months are
Uh-huh.
flying.
Mhm.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Yeah. the days
It's
have
when
been-
you're home. That's when it goes fast. Like you were
Yeah.
saying
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And if you notice, we have dinosaurs.
Yes,
okay, we were playing with these
I know.
earlier because they're just.
Thank you,
like-
Dolly, for letting us borrow these.
because it's what today?
It is National Dinosaur Day.
Woo.
That being said, what do you call a dinosaur that never gives up?
Uh,
A triceratops.
Try. Isn't that, oh no, this is Stegosaurus, okay.
How do you ask a dinosaur to lunch? T-Rex.
I don't get it.
T-Rex.
Rex.
We're gonna drink some T-Rex. T, comma, Rex.
Okay. Lunch, I'm thinking a sandwich, you know?
What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive knowledge of prehistoric plants?
I don't know.
I'm so bad at this stuff.
A fern addict.
Fern.
I didn't even know there was that's the name of a
Fern.
dinosaur, Fernatic.
Oh, he's like a fan addict, but a fern isn't a plant.
Oh, yeah, we are not registering today.
This is, okay,
What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary?
a Webstersaurus.
A thesaurus.
Oh, that was almost there. A thesaurus, okay, yeah, that's good, okay.
Let's see. What do you call a dinosaur that wears a cowboy hat and boots?
Oh, I'm just
A
like,
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
oh, that's cute.
That
That is cute. Yeah.
And that's my dinosaur joke
He
for
needs
today.
a little hat.
So happy National Dinosaur Day.
Yeah. Our assistant is here today.
Yeah, assistant.
You wanna
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
hello?
let us use her dinosaurs
I
today.
know,
Thank
we
you,
like it.
Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly. Or actually, I've called her Moana for so long, I forgot what your real name is. Moana, right?
Look at
Yes.
she's looking at her.
So that's cute.
She's our little CCO. She takes care of all the candy.
Oh, I know,
Around
and I
here.
love it on payday because I
Yes.
get a payday.
Yeah, she.
Actually, I get a Reese's peanut butter cup. But she knows that's my.
I know she
favorite.
knows what we
So
like
that day she did give me a payday, which I thought was kind of.
because we were out of recess. I'm sure it's because
Yeah.
we were out of recess.
That was pretty cute.
So, well, and with that, it is also National Peach Month. So peaches are in season. They
Mhm.
start going in season from June to August, I believe. So it's National Peach Month. But on top of it, Peach Day is August 22nd
Mhm.
and National Peach Pie Day is August 24th.
Oh, that's fun.
So we
Oh.
really go all out
It's
in
peachy.
August for, yeah, it's peachy.
Very peachy.
So peaches are a stone fruit. They're great antimicrobial and antioxidant properties, full of
Say that
fiber.
again.
No.
That was very good. I'm looking at the word going.
Because
What?
if I go do it again, I will just chop it up.
You did-
So, full of fiber, help prevent ailments with digestive issues, rich in vitamin A and C. But the interesting thing I found is it actually originated in China.
The peach did?
The peach tree, the
Oh,
peaches.
wow.
So back in 6000 BC.
Oh, that makes sense why
Before
they're
COVID?
Yeah, yeah. There you
that makes
go.
sense of why they're on Kung Fu Panda though.
Yes, it's a
Because there's a
Oh.
sacred peach tree.
oh yes, it's exactly. It's
Oh, now that
very
all comes together.
it's a big deal in China. And they are, let's see, they have some, where did I have it? It originated in China. It's a symbol of youth and immortality as well as fertility in the Chinese culture.
Oh,
And
wow.
so they use it in wedding ceremonies, in decorations. Many Chinese brides carry peach blossoms on their wedding days.
Wow.
So yeah,
I
so
always thought it was all cherry blossoms and,
yeah.
or is that Japan?
That might be Japan.
Okay.
Cherry blossoms.
It's a pit.
And so in the 1600s, the first peach tree was planted in Georgia. So what do you think? Why?
Georgia
Exactly.
peaches.
And that's where
Wow.
they earned their name, the Peach State. And something about, I think Columbus, back in the day when the trading, he's the one who brought over the first tree.
Oh,
I'll be
On the ship.
doggone.
Yeah. So in June 16th of 1982, President Ronald Reagan declared August officially the National Peach Month because of health and nutrition reasons. There are, and now this I didn't know, there are over 700 varieties of peaches in the world. The sweetest is called the Darling Little Donut Peach.
Oh, I love those. Oh my gosh,
That's
they're
the
so good.
sweetest peach.
Yeah, I believe that.
And China is actually the biggest producer of peaches, producing 58%. And then Italy, and I would have never thought Italy, following in a close second. American peaches are actually the third most popular fruit in our nation. And we supply a quarter of the world's total supply. So a peach tree can produce fruit for 12 years, but it starts bearing it within 3 to 4 years. But its max production is as it gets into those later years. And here's another thing I didn't know. Peach pits are poisonous. They can contain.
I've heard that, but I don't.
I mean, do you have to like crunch down on it?
Well, yeah, you'd have to swallow
okay.
you swallow it. So they produce something containing hydrocyanic acid that creates a poisonous cyanide when it's digested.
Well, that's like apple seeds. You're not supposed to eat those.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
You're not supposed to eat
And
But
I was
you're
part
more
of an apple
probable-
orchard family.
You're probably more probable to eat an apple seed than you are. I mean, really, peach seeds.
Yeah.
If you swallow it, I would think it would be by accident.
But it would have to be a lot of apple seeds that you were eating in the
Yeah,
first
that's
place, but
true.
Yeah. So, and then how to check for ripeness in a peach. It should smell peachy and sweet. If it doesn't smell, don't eat it. So it should have that sweetness to it. If you take gentle pressure with your full hand, I think a lot of people think fingers, but I guess your whole hand.
Yeah.
And if there's a little give to it, then it's ripe. If it's still hard, it's not ready.
Right.
And there should be no green on the fruit. But as it ripens, it becomes more round, which I didn't know that.
oh,
So the rounder it is, the more it's becoming ripe. And then peaches continue to ripe after they're picked.
Yes.
So you only get maybe 2 weeks from harvest to either can them or eat them.
Right.
And then when peaches aren't in season, the best option is frozen peaches in your freezer aisle.
Yeah. That's,
And what
that
was really interesting is that because frozen peaches have been picked at the peak of their ripeness and frozen. So you're
like a flash froze.
flash froze, yeah, making them a great substitute. So I had made, we don't have any for the show because I passed it all. We all had it this morning. We passed it
So
around.
good.
But I made a peach crisp this morning, but I used the frozen peaches.
Yeah, and it still had a very peachy taste to it.
Yeah, and what was interesting was because one of the questions you had is, do you let it defrost?
Right.
And no, when I blended up everything, it was frozen. In fact, you put, cornstarch and sugar. So you blend it frozen like that. So I think it.
You don't mean putting it in a blender.
No.
Yeah.
Blend it with a spoon.
Stir it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stir
so
it
you
up.
don't lose your peach
And then
pieces.
you just have to compensate with, I believe, 10 to 15 more minutes of baking time
Mm-hmm.
than you would.
Yeah, it was
fresh peaches.
really good for breakfast.
So, and what was interesting was one of the suggestions was obviously warm out of the oven with
Ice cream.
which we all know that,
Mm.
or you have it cold with some vanilla yogurt.
Yeah, that was
And-
good. I
yeah.
didn't think I had her put it on the side, and I ate every bit of it.
Yeah. So that's what was for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
loved it.
So that's all I have. So may your days be just peachy.
Peachy. I had all weekend because Nikki's dad owns a fruit stand down in Wapato, Nicola Fruits, if you want to stop by. He gets some of the best fruit anyway, because he's been around there and he knows everybody. The peaches and nectarines that she brought for the family reunion, they were so good. I couldn't stop eating them.
Mm-hmm.
I was just one right after another, and I think we've got 2 left. If the dog
I would
hasn't
say
gotten
that
it.
they're
Oh.
probably I would say that they're up there with being the sweetest
Oh, yeah.
fruit.
They were very good.
You know, apricots are too, but the peach really has a sweetness to it.
And the
And
nectarine.
juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And if you want to play a fun game with your grandkids, play Peach or Pit.
Peach or
that?
pit.
That's what I asked my kids when they get out of school. I said, okay, what was your peach for the day? That was your good part of the day. What was your pit for the day?
That's
really-
like onions and roses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
really, okay, so when I hear
Peach or
you
pit.
say that, I know what you're meaning when you're talking to the kids.
Mhm.
What's your
Yeah.
peach? That's a
What's your
good one.
peach? What's your pit?
Yeah, it
That's very
doesn't just
good.
have to be with kids. You can do it with your
No,
spouse, you can
true.
do it with your
I'm gonna
friend.
do that to Al today.
Yeah.
Well, I know what his pit is already, because he sent a picture. Well, number one, so I had the family reunion and we had the West Valley Girls Swim Party, and it both were great. And I made the cornbread wieners,
Mm-hmm.
the little
Mhm.
mini muffins with the,
Yeah.
oh, they were so good. So I had about, I'd say 10, maybe 12 left over, because I made like 6 dozen of them and they were like gobbled up. So I saved some for today to show what they were. And we came home yesterday from Taco Tuesday and Angus had gotten clear up and had eaten them all. And so I said, okay, I know the camera got him this time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you've been following along, Angus has this way of sneaking food, and for some reason, our Furbo camera doesn't catch him. He's got something in on the ghost that lives there or something. So I said, okay, I know, because it was right in front of the camera. He would have had to just basically almost climb up on the counter. So I go to play that footage, and there was no footage.
Really?
None. The camera had stopped
Oh,
completely. It's like, dang it. So
Does he have a
then
pause button?
I know you
A
can't even
pause.
read. Oh, that's good. So Al sends me this picture, and it's oh my gosh. So he says, found these in the backyard. The pantry was too easy for him. We stuck them up on the top shelf of the pantry. Those are all his brand new dentist sticks.
Oh, no.
oh, you got
3
two of them. Check 'em out.
packages.
That's
Not
funny.
only his, he also got the little dog's dentist sticks.
Well, while he was at it,
He
why
got them
not?
all. Yep.
And they were in the backyard.
The empty packages were in the backyard. So that's his pit for the day. He was trying to call me and this, and I was like, oh no. Little turkey.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that was the pit. That was a pit. Anyway, so you guys don't have any cornbread weenies. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Have to
that
make some
sounded
more, but
good.
oh, it was so
You'll have to
good.
give me the
And they
recipe.
were fun.
Oh, they're super easy to make.
Yeah.
I just get one of those
When it-
jiffy cornbread mixes.
That's what I did.
And then you chop your hot dog, probably what, 6 to a hot
6,
dog?
yeah, 6
And then you just put the cornbread in the mini,
mini
And
ones,
just put it in
yeah.
and then put a piece of hot dog in each one.
Half a tablespoon in each one and plop, plop, plop,
It's like
plop,
mini corn
400
dogs.
degrees for
Wow.
15 minutes. And you really use the Pam,
Mhm.
because then you just pop them out. And of course, 3 times that I popped out 3 of the dozens, one would fall off, and guess who was there
Just, yeah,
before it hit the ground? And it's like, well, you burnt your little tongue. He didn't care.
yeah. My dogs love to follow me around the kitchen because anything that drops,
It's here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I make them stay out. When I'm cooking, everything is cleaned and the dogs are out.
Mhm.
Fenced off, dogs are out. How? And when I popped that first one and it fell, I don't know how he got there, but his head was right there with his mouth open and he was ready. So he's got it in with the kitchen ghosts. I don't know what the deal
he's
is,
very
but
intelligent.
he is very,
Yes.
yeah, he is. So, anywho.
So, and back to, because I did a peach crisp, we'll also remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
this month is the apple crisp.
Yep.
Here,
Here.
August 18th. It's Friday, 1:30.
they're selling the tickets now and
Yes.
don't
$5.
miss it. Good apple crisp. It's cooked so well and the
That's-
top
this is one of my
crunchy.
favorite
Yeah, it is
fundraisers.
mine too. With the vanilla ice cream. In fact, I get back the night of the 17th and I am crawling in here on the 18th just for the apple crisp. Then I'll crawl back home.
Yeah, this will be my first event. So
Yeah, it's
I've never had the
great.
apple crisp.
So
I'm
good.
looking forward to this one and then looking forward to the baked
Baked
potato.
potato is good too. Well, they're
Potato
all
is good.
good.
They
Yeah,
are.
yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they're all good. But get your ticket. How much is it? Is it $5?
$5.
$5.
Yeah.
And are they having some kind of
They
program?
are. There's a gentleman coming in that's gonna be kind of doing a karaoke singing. So you don't get to karaoke, he'll be karaoke.
So
Oh,
how's that karaoke then?
Well, he's singing off of what he's reading. I
off of
guess.
his, he
Oh.
must have a machine and
Mhm.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, just try singing some Neil Diamond though. We will be singing. You can't hear Neil Diamond without singing.
Mhm.
So,
No, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. You just kind of,
yeah.
so.
So, well, that was good. It's nice. It's something else month, isn't it?
Oh, it's a lot of things, Mike.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
believe
things.
it's
Tomorrow is
nuts month.
Oh, yeah.
grab your nuts day. So Lori did.
So I grabbed some nuts. They're awfully good. Have a nut.
And however you want to, no, I'm good.
Okay, nut.
I'm good.
I can't resist a good salty nut.
I do. I love nuts too. Like I probably could live off of nuts, peanut
Oh, I
butter,
know.
and all of that.
Cashews are my favorite, and then pistachios.
I got that big can at grocery outlet.
They have some great deals
I
there.
mean, for like
Mhm.
3 something.
Love going there.
Oh, no.
They have great deals.
I'm-
In fact, today's Wine Wednesday.
Oh, it is Wine
Oh,
Wednesday.
6
Wine
bottles or
Wednesday.
more, and it's 10% off.
Mhm.
So
If you buy a case, it's like you get a free bottle.
yeah, that's pretty much what it works out to be.
I just don't drink wine.
Yeah.
Not a wine drinker.
So,
And it's not like it's expensive wine in the first place. It's,
Oh,
but they're
You can
all
get
they're
like
pretty
$2 Chuck.
good.
well, they're $4.99 to what, $8.99?
Yeah, a bottle, and you get them from all over,
Mhm.
from the United States, even
oh,
out of the
wow.
country. Yeah, there's been some good bottles.
And if you see a good one, get a good one because it's not gonna be there long.
Mhm.
Because the Vino Verde I got
And
from
you know
Portugal,
what?
Yeah,
gone.
gone.
And
Wow.
see, and the thing is, if it's not good, you don't feel like you've wasted $18,
Yep.
$20 for a bottle.
Ah, it was $4.99.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, exactly.
I can't even imagine spending $18 on a bottle of wine.
Well, and that's pretty common though.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty common. And now my husband's really fallen in love with the Portuguese and the international wines.
Mhm.
So the Portuguese and the Spain, and he doesn't care for the Argentinian ones, but and those actually are the most reasonable, is the international ones.
Mhm.
Huh.
You wouldn't think, but anyways, and Chianti, is that it, right?
Chianti.
Chianti.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, I'll find some Chianti, and he loves that. So yeah, so I go to grocery out, like I take advantage of going on Wednesdays, so I get the Wine Wednesday special.
Mhm.
Oh, well, that's
So,
good. It's a good little store.
It is. It's got a ton of great, especially if you have like if you're looking for snacky stuff or if you have grandkids.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to go get a whole bunch of snacks for inexpensive and keep them fed. Cause like mine will empty out my pantry in no time and I'll just get a whole bunch of stuff from grocery outlet and
Yep.
it stays stocked for a
And with
bit.
back to
Oh,
school
yeah.
coming, you know,
Yeah.
that
Which is the
I
whole-
cannot
Exactly.
believe that either.
I know.
Yep.
Heck, 'cause we're gonna have to,
they're on the countdown. They're
Yeah.
probably what, a few weeks.
and
like
then that's
most
when
schools are-
traffic
Are
will
you-
slow down.
Are you ready
because
for
of
school?
Yeah. Yeah,
Bees, Dolly's.
Ah,
first
how
year at
exciting.
school.
I think most kids are going back, what, the last week, maybe
August,
of
I
August, and
think.
teachers and everything should be back the week before that. So,
Mine start the 29th. So
yeah, so they're on the countdown.
Yeah, it used to be across the board right after Labor Day,
Mhm.
but
No,
it's
it's been,
now.
you know, it hasn't been Labor Day that I know of in quite some time. I'm trying to think now, this is dating me, when my kids were in school, if it was still Labor Day, but we
Yeah.
were in a state that still, it was Oregon, and still to this day, they're still after Labor Day.
Oh.
And that's one of the rare
Mhm.
states that are, although my daughter just said, because she lives there, that they are changing. They're gonna start.
Yeah, Nikki,
before.
when she was school here, it was after Labor Day.
Yeah,
But
but
it
that
was
is
later
over the
on.
years, it has moved to August. And
It's because parents are so ready for them to go back.
and I know as far as graduations, it used to pretty standard first week, second week of June.
Yeah.
A lot of schools are,
middle of May almost.
Yeah, they're moving it that way. And then,
Yeah,
because I think there's a certain amount of hours that they
yeah, they
have to go.
fulfill.
So their Christmas is extended a little, they go a little more, so.
Yeah. There are so many hours that
Yeah,
they have to
it's-
fulfill in the school year.
I just have to wait for the blinking lights and then it's like, school has started. I shouldn't have gone this way.
Well, one thing with West Valley and Yakima, and I can't speak for East Valley, but they stagger their days. So if West Valley's starting one day, Yakima's starting another day. Same thing with the breaks, the
Yeah,
Christmas breaks.
yeah,
When they
mhm.
always, and I don't know if that was a consensus as far as for the traffic and
Right.
all that. So not all the schools are out, all in one day.
Right.
Because it really is quite wild when
Mhm.
everybody's out. So, but yeah, that's around the corner.
It
It
is.
is.
And that will officially, and as a parent, that's officially the end of summer. Even though we say,
What, September 23rd?
yeah,
22nd?
but I think everybody pretty much considers it the end of summer at that point.
Mhm.
So,
Man, I remember if it was when my kids were going back to school, that'd be the beginning of summer for me. I mean, if you had a lot of kids, not bad for me.
so with that,
So-
since we started off the month, what do we got going this month?
Well, we've got, speaking of school, back to
Mhm.
school supply drive. So if you want to drop off supplies, like paper, rulers, binders, notebooks, pencils, scissors, glue, backpacks, markers, crayons, any other new unused school supplies, drop them off at the front desk right now. I mean, like Walmart, Target
They all
has
have
some
the,
great deals on school supplies. So
and the
it's very
supply lists are
inexpensive.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like to go when I do the drive, which I will go and I'll just grab some of the school supply lists.
Mhm.
And that way I kind of know what the going thing is that they want. This year I geared it to more the older kids.
Mhm.
Usually I gear it towards the younger kids just because we all know they like crayons but I thought, you know what, the older kids, they always have a different and they don't seem to get as much. So I geared it that way. But if you don't know what to get, pull a school supply list. That'll
Yeah.
give you some good pointers.
They have it, and if you do like the Walmart app on your phone, it'll ask you for the school district and the school name, and it
Oh,
pulls
wow.
it up.
Pulls
Oh,
it
that's
in.
nice.
Unless it's private school, then they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that does.
I try.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
That's why they're private.
It's
I
right.
thought, well, this will make it easier to get to. Oh, okay.
Nah,
My emails.
didn't work.
I'll go find the school supply list. Or
Well, and do they have them at the stores, the private schools?
Mm-mm.
So you literally have to wait for them to supply it to
They
you.
they emailed it to us, and what
Oh,
we're supposed
okay.
to get. But I mean, I was just thought, well, since I'm on the app, I can just
Just
plug
right,
in.
do it. Yeah.
Other thing though, this Friday we have our first day of game day in the ballroom. If it goes well, then we'll look to doing this at the first of the month on a regular basis. And then it is no cost. Bring a finger food, get a drink from the coffee bar if you would like something. And they're playing Yahtzee, dominoes, Chinese checkers, backgammon, and card game 65. Now, if you are playing the card game 65, I was told to bring 65 cents.
So, yeah.
So the game day in the ballroom, I'm hoping there's a good turnout.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep.
Won't be here, won't see it.
And
That's
then
right. You were.
I'm going for a while.
Yeah,
You are.
We won't be seeing Lori very much from here to the end of the year.
Well, no, September I'm only gone on one trip, but
October we will.
next 2 weeks I'm gone for
Mhm.
Canada, and October you won't. And I'll just be not even.
So when you see her, you see her.
Yeah,
That's how we are when we come
This
in the
is
morning.
it.
When we see her, we see her.
And then we also have jam session, which we had a couple people show up last week. Jam sessions every Friday. They come bring their own instruments, and the sheet music is provided. So come have some fun.
Now, did you also say that I know they're providing the sheet music, but could they bring their own sheet music if they have?
Oh, of course, yes. Bring your
Probably.
own sheet music. We can make
Share.
copies of it.
yeah.
But you definitely want to bring your own instrument, or else you're gonna
Yeah.
be,
You'll just be listening.
you'll
Yeah,
be a
just-
humdinger, I guess.
For those who can hum, Al cannot hum at all.
Seriously?
Have you ever played Cranium?
No, I love
Yeah,
crayons.
I've heard about it, but I've never played it.
Humdingers. We laugh so hard you almost can't even stay in your chair because Al cannot hum. He has no humor or no sense of tone. So when he's humming, say, the Star Spangled Banner, you know.
Yes.
Al's is.
Yeah,
And I'm even giving some fluctuation to it. And it is so funny that we try to give him all the humdingers so that he can
Okay.
hum.
You're
It's-
setting him up for failure.
We are setting him up for a good laugh because we laugh. And then he starts laughing and then he really can't do it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Humdingers. Anyway,
Well, that's all I have for right now.
all right. Well, I do have a love it or leave it. Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
did the
dun,
music
dun.
with me, but I didn't know if you had one today.
I do.
It's time for Lori's Love It or Leave It. The segment will make you scream and shout. Just the price, give you the verdicts to buckle up because excitement's right here.
That didn't even rhyme.
No, it didn't. I added an extra word in the
So?
third one.
Love it or leave it. So I have a little bit of info in it. My personal love it or leave it is something that was shown to me this weekend.
Mhm.
As you guys know, I've been dealing with migraines again. Had them all growing up, then went through the menopause, hot flashes left, no more migraines. And then about 3 months ago, they have been hitting me like crazy. In fact, I walk into, what's your name? Yeah.
You know, Jersey heifer.
I walk into
Gabby.
scene. I walk into Gabby's office, and because of the flashing of the lights outside, I will get a migraine. And was it not last weekend, but the weekend before, I was down for 2.5 days. Well, Nikki, my daughter, came to town, which was such a delight. I always love it when she comes. And she discovered, because she suffers from the same thing, that coconut water takes away, it keeps her from getting her migraines. And she was one
So
that
she suffers with it too.
oh, badly. She has tried, they've tried every kind of pill that they have, the new ones, the old ones, whatever. Nothing would work on her. She would be out. And so she started taking coconut water, and completely by accident, and it kept them away. So I got some coconut water and started drinking one first thing in the morning, and then I'll drink one in the afternoon. And I have not had, in fact, a couple days ago, I had kind of I think it was Monday, twinge. And so I downed my coconut water, and it was gone just like this. So coconut water, give it a try. It's got some really good benefits, and it tastes delicious.
So what is it about the coconut oil with the migraines?
I
Coconut
don't
oil,
know.
water.
The water. It's well, coconut water is a clear, fat-free liquid. Unlike coconut water, coconut milk, which, because there is two things. Coconut water comes from young green coconuts, while coconut milk originates from grated, mature coconut flesh. I did not know that. I know. Coconut water has light, refreshing taste, whereas coconut milk has a rich, creamy flavor. Coconut milk does contain more calories and fat, which makes it ideal for baking and cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Yeah, great stuff.
the coconut water is sold by many vendors on the street. Coconut water is generally a refreshing beverage, but there's a lot. I wondered what was in it, and the benefits of coconut water definitely outweigh the risks, or the risks. The only risk that coconut water has is sodium, because there is 85 milligrams of sodium in this.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. I would
So-
have never.
So if
thought
you're, no, I didn't either, because there's no sugar or anything like that. It's just from the coconut, but it does have sodium. So I cut out, I mean, I don't eat salt anyway, so I cut that out because I'm doing 2 of them. But it has it can affect your stomach levels. It apparently is really good for like if you have a run, you know, takes care of that.
Really?
It has full of electrolytes. It benefits your blood sugar, moderates your blood sugar, helps improve kidney health, helps keep you refreshed and hydrated. In fact, it hydrates more than water. So it's really good to have, especially in the summer. But it has a lot of nutrients. So I don't know what is in it that is causing the migraines to, you know, not go full bore. but I'm very happy with it.
Are you just supposed to drink it on a regular basis, you know, like you do collagen and things like that for migraines, or is it on onsets? What does Nikki seem to be
She
successful
does,
with?
I'm doing the same as her. She did it when she first started out. She was drinking one in the morning and then she'd drink one in the afternoon.
Mhm.
If there was an onset, which now she's on a regimen of it,
Mhm.
like mine was, I
Yeah.
just started it Saturday. And then Monday I had that start and I drank my afternoon one a little earlier and it just kicked it in the butt. I mean, all of a sudden it was not there anymore. And so, and it seems like here, and I don't know if it's because of the lights, but the afternoon does seem to bring on, and like you can kind of feel it.
Yeah.
And you drink it down and it's just gone. So I don't know what causes them and what about this stops them, but so far it's been a
Well, it's
real
better than,
plus.
Nice.
you know,
Yeah.
migraine medicines. I mean, that's all natural.
Oh, I know. It is natural. And a lot of people like me who has high blood pressure, you can't take the migraine medicines. I
Mm.
used to take Emitrex,
Mhm.
which was in injection form, and then pill form is what I took. But then when my blood pressure, started going high, I couldn't take that anymore. So yeah, I'm just coconut water.
Wow.
Who knew?
So that is a
Love
love
it.
it.
Absolutely. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, and it's something that you girls know too,
Mhm.
there is a shopping site,
Oh,
Timu.
yeah.
Temu,
We have
Temu.
staff meetings with our
Temu.
shopping site
We
about
do.
that.
There's so many cool things out there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got another package yesterday.
And they're dirt cheap stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's not cheaply made. I got my baseball cap. It says, because everybody says, oh, I can't wait till things return to normal.
Mhm.
Well, it says nothing's returning to normal. I don't know what it says now. I'll have to wear it. Anyway, but it's such good quality.
Mhm.
And then of course we've talked about, I've done my kitchen in the sticky stuff,
Adhesive.
the wall. Yeah.
It has everything you can think
Yeah.
of.
The kids got signs, and I got Justin and Al a t-shirt, and I just ordered Alice a hat that says, I fix stuff and I know things. That's what I do. It's his baseball cap, and he has the shirt too. Great shops, but try it out. Temu.
And it's an app on your phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Steve stuff for his Harry Potter because he wants a
Mhm.
Harry Potter themed birthday. Super cheap. Like the stuff was between $1 to $5 for all the little
Yeah.
cupcake toppers and little backdrops for a photo booth. So very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, very. You can look up. I mean, we haven't even figured out what they don't have yet.
Yeah,
Anytime
yeah.
you Google something, then you get all kinds. Like I
Mhm.
was looking this morning on. See, I've already got 2 things in my cart for shower curtains, and because I like. Oh, look at this!
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
they're cute.
Doesn't it look like a real cat?
Yeah, it does.
Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not. Maybe we'll print a picture of it. But it looks like a real kitten
Laying
on,
on your
and it's
bed.
actually
Yeah,
the
they have-
bedspread.
How cute is
I
that?
mean,
They
it
have
is
all
just
kinds
cute.
of stuff. I mean, you can spend hours just going through it.
Mm.
The only thing is you have to wait 2 weeks to get
It does take a couple weeks to
need
get your stuff.
plan. So if you're planning to get stuff for a birthday party or a special occasion, well, you don't
Yeah.
want to put that into the
Well, I got to tell you, the hat that I got yesterday, I just ordered last week.
really.
I mean, like 5 days ago.
Okay.
But here's a thing that they're getting more and more delivers.
Mhm.
If you've seen the big bright orange packages being delivered, or on the side of the street as they're dividing them up with other deliveries, because they're not necessarily through US mail, because US mail was going too slow.
Mhm.
So they
Oh.
now have their own delivery, and they're the bright orange packages. And I drove down 36, and I know they weren't all mine because I didn't get any that day, but here was 2 vans, and the guys all had these bright orange fluorescent jackets or
Mhm.
vests, and they must have had 100
Yeah.
Temu,
So they were
Temu packages, and they were dividing them up onto who would
Mhm.
take them where. And it was, I drove by and went, oh man, are some of those mine? I didn't get one that day, but I got them the next day. So
I
I
will
think
say-
they're coming up on,
Clothes though, you need to look at the sizes
Yeah.
because there's some that are
Yeah.
spot on, and then there's some that they run small or they run big. Read the reviews, read the sizes, and make sure you know your
Yeah.
measurements.
and
Yeah.
and I had bought one of those things that is supposed to go through a counter,
Mhm.
to keep the crumbs
Yeah.
from going in between. Well, it was a little flimsy and it didn't work with mine because mine was a little uneven. So when I did the review on it, I said, well, this did not work. It not for my kitchen. They immediately emailed me back and said, what can we do to help, make it right with you? The thing was only $1.97. And I said, oh, no, don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. But I was so surprised
Mhm.
that they wanted to make it right. And I was like, $1.97. So anyway, so we like to move, and that's a lot of it. Have to give it a shot. That's all I have for today. Except to drink mine.
Well, Dolly,
Do you
What
have
have
any?
what do
you
you have
got?
anything today? Nothing?
How's life been treating you, Moana?
Dolly's will still bring attention to me.
Right.
I know.
So with that,
We will see you next week.
I won't.
Oh, that's right. You're out of town.
I won't.
we
be
will
back.
see you next week.
Yeah. I'll be back the 23rd-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, the 23rd. I'll see you on the 23rd.
Oh, so we won't see you.
You won't see me for,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
Well, have fun on your trip.
yeah. Maybe
Trips are
give
going
us a little
good.
shout out. See if
I
it's
will
going
know.
okay.
We'll be in Canada.
So that
Oh, I
way-
learned how to say them. Quebec,
Mhm.
Montreal,
Mhm.
Toronto.
Mhm.
I didn't look up Ottawa. I have to. I'm trying to learn it, with my little twang. So I was like, Montreal.
Well, have fun
Yeah.
and let us know how it's going, and we'll report that on the show.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll keep them posted.
All right. If you guys want to travel, you know who to get a hold of.
That's right.
All right, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday and a happy weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Chat Face with the Harman Center Girls. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Like or share as well. Have a great day.